10 News is covering every angle of Donald Trump's rally in San Diego. We have Sky 10 here above the crowds, and we are on the ground.
Our live crews are positioned among Trump supporters as well as protesters. We are also tracking the traffic conditions for what to do if you're headed this way or if you just want to avoid the whole thing. 10 News reporter Jared Aarons is starting us off on our team coverage, and Jared's outside the convention center. Jared?
Virginia, Jason, the door is open and people have been filing in for about the last hour. You can see behind me a line starting to form. A lot shorter than it was earlier this morning, but still everybody with their ticket in hand waiting to get into Hall H here at the convention center. There's an air of excitement here as people are getting ready to hear Donald Trump speak. He's still in Fresno right now speaking, but he should be here by about 2 p.m. and that has this crowd fired up.
Trump! 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 Trump!
Yeah, this is what it looked like at around 9 this morning when the line stretched from the entrance at entrance E of the convention center clear down to door A, which is about 2 full city blocks. Hundreds of people lining up. Some of them even got here as early as 1 a.m. last night just to get a good spot. We spoke to a few of them this morning, asked them, what is it about Donald Trump that makes them so excited?
I've grown up in New York and I've followed him. I said 30 years ago he should have been president. I've always felt like this weird connection to him. I don't know why. He says it the way it is. He's proud of himself. His family is amazing. Everything he does is just amazing.
They're expecting to fill Hall H in the convention center this morning. And again, a steady stream of people have been coming in for about the last hour. Should be a pretty large crowd. Donald Trump's rally here begins at 2 o'clock. Live at the convention center, Jared Aarons, 10 News.
Jared, thanks. And as supporters wait for the Republican leader, Democrats are gathering nearby to voice their opposition.
Let's get live right now to 10 News reporter Michael Chen, who is watching it all. Michael?
Well, behind me, folks have been start gathering with signs, and just a few moments ago they started chanting. You can see this person is holding up a sign, America is already great. This one, love Trump's hate. This one, show us your taxes. That Democratic rally set to get underway in about half an hour. A lot of the area's top Democrats set to speak. We're told they will be hitting Trump hard on a slate of issues, from his remarks on making money during the housing crisis to his position on veterans issues to his remarks on women. Trump, of course, has secured enough delegates to be the Republican nominee, but California not considered in play in the general, but experts say the Dems would love to drive up that anti-Trump vote and drive that vote to the polls. That'll, of course, help the Dems up and down that ballot. Again, that Democratic rally set to begin in about half an hour. We're live at the convention center. Michael Chen, 10 News.
And more opposition is just blocks away from the Democrats. Janitors want to steal some of Trump's spotlight. 10 News reporter Hannah Mullins is live at Symphony Towers.
And guys, there have been just a constant stream of cop cars. I know there are probably at least a dozen motorcycle cops back there, and you see the bus. They've just come in, more and more people pouring in. A little bit ago, they started really making sure these doors were secure. And look at this crowd. In the past probably 5 to 10 minutes, that's when they've all started gathering, coming in by the busload. People with their signs. They've got, I think, a mariachi band over here. I've seen some women with what looks like red paint on their pants. I want you to just take a look at this crowd, and they're actually now going into the street at this point. These are the Janitors for Justice. Their message is Ya Basta, which means enough is enough. They say the 1% are making millions on the back of immigrant workers. They say Ya Basta to that, Ya Basta to Trump, and Ya Basta to the rape of their women. They say that is why they have that red paint on their pants, symbolizing the rape of immigrant women. Now, in a controversial comment, Trump said Mexicans bring drugs and crime, and they're rapists. Now, the Janitors say the bulk of them are broke. They're calling for more money and more protection. But it looks like at this point, just suddenly, again, in the past 10 minutes, probably hundreds right here showing up. They're going to march down 7th Avenue. That's going to be around noon. They're going straight to the convention center, straight to bring those messages to Donald Trump. Live downtown, Hannah Mullins, 10 News.